That looks like malware. What on earth? What is that? Isn't that weird? Hi y'all, this is Daisy Cakes. I don't know what that was, some kind of malware. So the stalker's still adding a little bit here of weight. But I am coming to you from this wonderful, beautiful Black Friday. I don't know if you can see how pretty it is outside. It is so pretty. Here in Nacogdoches, Texas, it's always a beautiful day. And the Walmart opens at like midnight and everybody goes. So I'm sure that's what's happening today. And they go to Lufkin too. Lufkin's a city of 100,000 people that's just south of here. And then north of here, look, that's because of sunscreen. Isn't that weird? The north of here, there's a city called Tyler. I've never been there. The whole time I've lived here, I've never made it up to Tyler. I've never been there once. I want to go see the Rose Garden so badly. But it's a city that's a lot bigger. I think it's like 500,000 people. I'm not sure. Maybe smaller than that. But anyway, it's a nice sized city. And so we do have places around here, y'all. Don't think I'm putting down Nacogdoches because I love it here. But of course I loved living in Austin, and I've even wanted to move to Katy sometimes because of my name and everything. And because my daughter lives there and stuff. But y'all, and when she's not in Japan. So I found out one thing that might be wrong with my YouTube. Because one thing that the stalker does see is he removes buttons from web pages. Now see, I know a little bit about coding too. I can read it because I taught myself to read it. And I improved a lot over coronavirus. But I can, so like on a laptop, if you go to your browser and you type in a web page, like YouTube, like I guess it would be youtube.com, because there's no, or studio.youtube.com, I guess is what I was thinking. So if you go there and you click on the right hand side of the drop down menu and you go all the way down the bottom, there should be something that says reveal coding, okay? Like a slide out menu that drops down and says reveal coding. It's like developer tools or something. So if you do that, then if you live somewhere like I live, you can see when someone's hiding buttons from you. And on my router webpage, which I always want to say router webpage, so sorry about that. On my router webpage, you can see very clearly that there's, and I'm sure you've noticed if you pay close attention to my router videos, which you have to go watch, and I'll link down below. But if you watch, you'll see that there's pages inside my router firmware where someone has removed the save button. Like on the WPS page, for example, and on the routing page. So when you can type in the way that you want your network traffic to go, there's no save button for it. And if you type in, if it says WPS, the little button that you push to connect your devices, if you say on or off, there's no save button. But if you go into the coding under developer tools, you can clearly see that there is a save button, but it's hidden. So I was thinking yesterday, because I don't have access, I don't have it turned on my laptop. This whole time it's been sitting right there because people keep ransacking my apartment, and the guy likes to put on network layers like Unix on my laptop, so that and I live by myself and I have my own network and my own modem and router, okay? So when I go to my web pages, it says this is not allowed by your network administrator. And it could be anything from like ordering food if it's the end of the month to buying a hairbrush on Walmart, or looking at the carnivals here in Nacogdoches, or trying to apply for jobs here. It could be anything like that. And it'll say, you have to ask permission from your network administrator. And that's 3 laptops now, 4 laptops now. And I'll go into my laptop story, a whole nother thing. But that's part of the gatekeeping that they do here. So, and the weird thing is, because it's encoded in the web page in my browser, no matter, because my browser is also a special build from this guy, no matter where I go in town to use the Wi-Fi, it's the same. And the only way to fix it is to sit down at someone's workstation somewhere else, like my daughter's workstations or my, my mom's house. I used to do this, and sit and right-click and find all those codings. But you can't fix the Chrome build, and it's the only build I can download from the Chrome store, from the web store, Play Store, play.google.com. Because I don't know why. Maybe y'all can explain that to me. That's part of the thing I don't understand. That's where my understanding of the situation stops. So, but one thing I did find in doing that, so I was asking myself, what can I do on a device that's not a web page, like a workstation type computer with like a tower, what can I do on this to show that? They don't make an app for that. If they did, I would love it. If you can make apps, perhaps you'll consider adding a developer tools revealing app to your repertoire, because I would buy it. I need to know how to look at this at Zoom, for example, my zoom.com webpage, and see what's hidden, because there's a lot of stuff hidden from me, because I'm kept as kind of like a little hostage here. Well, it's more like he's very judgmental about what women do, and so he wants to be able to hit a button and turn it off, the same way that he wants to be able to hit a button and turn on the fire alarm, which hopefully he's not doing so much anymore, because it's a beautiful fall. I mean, we're having an incredible fall here in Nacogdoches. It's usually very rainy, and it hasn't started raining much. So, I'm sorry, you can see some age spots like right here, just a little brown freckle. But mostly I'm doing pretty good for all the swimming I've ever done, y'all. So, let me show you what I found, and then I'll come back. Okay, so this is, let me X out of this. I think that's YouTube, I'm not sure. That is YouTube. Why is that still there? Hold on a second. Okay. So here, if you look, you'll see this channel. Isn't that weird? Oh, it's a picture. Okay, so you'll see, I'm really smart about some things, but not about others. So if you look here, you'll see that this page I have never seen before. Remember, on my channel here, if it goes to, if I say view channel, I don't know why it does that either. If I go here and I say view channel, and I say here, it's not there, right? If I say manage videos, it does this. Okay, so if I say here, look, they're going up, y'all. I'll show you why in a second. If I say this, it does this. If I say, if I click on it, then it does this. You see this setting here? This was off. But not only that, this wasn't here before. This was completely absent from my webpage. And so is this add links thing. Completely absent. So I think he thought he was going to get in trouble. And remember, because when I showed you before, the little button that says edit channel that's green, and I couldn't click on it, nothing would happen. That's why. It's because he turned it off. Okay, so you see, he turned it off completely. So there's no way to explain how frustrating that is. So for years now, this is since 2020, when I have my channel since, I think I made this channel in January of 2023. So since January 2023, when I clicked on the edit channel button, nothing would happen. And normally when you put your finger on the link and you hold it down, it'll pop up with a little pop-up that shows the link, right, that you're going to click on, which is always a good idea if you think you might have malware on your computer, because then you can see if it looks funny. And it's the path that you want to take to your website, right? So, so I thought, well, that's weird, because it wouldn't pop up anything either. And I show it on my other video. I'll link it below what that looks like. It would say green button edit channel, and you click on it and nothing happens. Nothing. It doesn't open up something and buffer. It doesn't do anything. It's just a dead button, right? But now it works. But the only thing on the web page is this. Is that. That's the only thing on the web page. And this part here was unavailable. So the YouTube thing said description. It said name, handle, description, and that was it. No links and no recommendations for viewers. And I don't even think that's the end of what it's supposed to say. So you have to tell me, YouTube creators, do you have that page for you? And if you do, could you please send me a screenshot of it to kew424551@gmail.com. Okay? That's kew424551@gmail.com. You can send me all your hugs and kisses. You can send me your suggestions for improvement. You can send me criticisms or comments, anything you want. Just no pictures that are obscene. But unless they're in my videos, in which case I do want to see whatever you screenshot from these videos, because y'all have all kinds of different coding out there, and I can only see the coding I have. Sometimes, because they have so many different kinds of people that live here, sometimes they give me sex coding, sometimes they give me violence coding, sometimes they give me what else? Kid coding, like a child, which might be what's happening here, and sometimes they give me like gay coding, no offense. They give me lots of different kind of coding, trans coding, and I don't mind, because I'm not those things, but I do, love being around people like that, and it's not a problem for me whatsoever in any way, shape, or form. So just understand that that's what's happening with me, and that I hope that y'all understand that that's very frustrating for me, and it's such a relief to have it fixed. So it's a good thing. And I wanted to let you know, the problem is they keep sampling my videos and using AI, artificial chat, or even just flat out imitating my voice to say a bunch of things I'm not saying. And a lot of times I sampled it to see how they're changing my face. But a lot of times I sampled it to see if that were true. And they took the samples and are giving it to people on Discord and things like that. So if you come across me on Discord, let me know. If you come across me on 4chan or Facebook or Google or anything like that, let me know. No publicity is bad publicity, y'all. But I would like to have kind of a handle on it if I could. Remember, I'm not the Cakes woman. This is Daisy Cakes. It's just a nickname. And I do a lifestyle podcast, which will start shortly. It was never meant to be really a stalking channel. I'm really more interested in like an education lifestyle type thing. So let me know what y'all think, and I will talk to you soon with more videos. Happy Black Friday. It's one of the best fun days of the year, and it's worth going out and exploring this beautiful day, even if you don't go shopping and you just go to a park or whatever. I hope y'all enjoy your day. Thanks. Bye. Okay, I was like, I know it's recording still. So funny. What is